According to the National Institution of Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, published in an article in March of 2015, it stated that nearly 80,000 people died last year due to an alcohol-related cause, and actually 10,000 of those people were under the age of 21. So most of us in this classroom are under the age of 21, so we're not even allowed to drink yet. So basically all of our lives are at risk. Either we do drink and get behind the wheel of a vehicle, or just starting to drink at a young age. In the year of 2009, I was actually with my brother, and we were in an SUV, and we were crossing this intersection, and a vehicle ran past the red light, struck us, actually flipped us over. So yeah, we were pretty damaged, and paramedics arrived. We were on our side. So I'm getting out of the vehicle. I'm only like 13, 14, and as I get out of the vehicle, out of our car, I get out to see the car that struck us. And I mean, I'm a car guy, so I can tell what car it is, make, model, and all that. And I'm looking at the car that hit us, and I can't even tell what car this is. So as I'm looking at it, I'm obviously saying this person did not survive. You know, he lost his life striking us. It turns out this person was under the age of 21. He struck us, and he didn't suffer a scratch, a bruise, or anything. I got away lucky with just a fractured arm, so I was lucky to just to survive that. So the effects of alcohol that it has on young teens or even young adults, it can be devastating. So first I'm gonna talk about drunk driving. Second of all, I'm gonna talk about alcohol poisoning, and last, alcohol associated with behavior. So it's stated that 17,000 individuals above the age of 21 lose their lives due to drunk driving. According to MADD, in an article published in 2002, the highest drunk driving rates are between the ages of 21 and 25. So these people, according to the law, are responsible enough to drink and follow the law. But why is it that the highest drunk driving rates are between the ages of 21 and 25? So if the driving rates were to, if the drinking age was ever to be lowered, these 18-year-olds, we gotta be home at a certain time. So we're gonna do anything we can to get home before, we get willed by our dad or our mom. So obviously the drunk driving rates are gonna skyrocket if we're allowed to drink at 18. Okay, so I talked about drunk driving. I guess I'm going to alcohol poisoning, which is another huge factor. It's stated that according to the Center of Science and Public Interest published on September 14, 2002, 44% of college students drink at the booze level. It just simply means you're drinking a lot of alcohol in a short period of time, which can be real bad. It's stated that 30,000 students seek medical attention to cope with alcohol poisoning. So if you're drinking at a binge level, if your feet are being held by someone while you're drinking out of a keg, or you have a beer bong held to you, you're drinking a little bit too much and you gotta calm down. According to Fox News reports published in an article on September of 2014, 314 college students died between the years of 2000 and 2012. They drank themselves to death because they were obviously just drinking too much. So clearly it stated that college students do not know when enough is enough. So just because you're drinking and you have that little fun for a night, I don't know if it's really worth your life, but to me it's not. So now that I talked about alcohol poisoning, I'm gonna go into alcohol associated behavior. According to the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health, an increase of hazardous sexual behavior, academic failure, drug abuse, and alternative to the structure and function of the brain is all a result of alcohol abuse. So 86% of homicide offenders, 60% of sexual offenders, and 37% of assault offenders were all under the influence of alcohol at the time of the crime. Basically saying, we don't not know what we're doing when we're drunk. We don't know what we're doing to others. We don't know what others are doing to us. Many girls are taken advantage of. Guys are taken advantage of. A lot of crimes are committed while you don't know what's going on. 75% males and 55% females under the age of 21 are involved in a date rape. A date rape is you go on a date, you drink, you're drunk, you don't know what you're doing, you get raped. Next morning, you wake up crying because you didn't know what you allowed someone to do to yourself or what you did to someone else. Basically saying a person's unaware of their state of mind when under the influence of an alcohol substance. So now that I talked about drunk driving, alcohol poisoning, and alcohol associated behavior, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up. So between the ages of 18 and 21, we're all just starting off. We're all building our character. We're getting to know who we are. We're starting our careers, and we're just starting our lives. And alcohol can simply just take that away from us. Either just starting to drink too young, become alcohol abusers, alcoholics, or we can just simply take the lives of others, or someone can take the lives of ourselves if we get behind the wheel while we are drunk. I mean, just because we're 18 and we have the right to vote, we can go off to war, that does not mean we're ready to handle the responsibility of being able to drink. So with that, just make a smart decision, just get your careers going. Drinking, we can always wait on it. We can drink when we're 55. We don't have to drink right now. Thank you.